Okay, Ignacio, we venture into C major today to brighten up our moods just a little bit. So first you just have a very basic exercise, which is a C and then a G7, but the root's been cut out. So it's a G7/B, which just means the B note is the root instead. G7 over B. And your right hand goes like this. This is mainly for the thumb. The right hand does not change from chord to chord. So you want to get the left hand, on autopilot. So you really don't think about the left hand changing. You can just focus on this. And then over time you can speed it up just a little bit. And that leads us to the new progression, which has jazz and kind of old-timey Tin Pan Alley kind of qualities. And it's C, E, A7, D minor. That's your first passage. And then the second passage retains that sort of dark character by starting on the E and then going to an A minor 7th. That means an A minor without your ring finger. It has a slightly jazzier sound. And then a D7, not D minor, which then converts to the D minor. And then the G major very quickly converts to a G7 over B. And just like the former exercise, this is all about the right hand. Well, no, actually, it's not true. There's a shit ton of chords. But the right hand has a prominent role, and the thumb especially is always alternating. So the thumb's going to be going in 3-finger chords, and then the thumb just alternating 2 notes. E is going to be 6 and 5. A will be 5 and 4. D will be 4 and 3. Your fingers are very close together, but that's okay. Back to E, second half. This time an A minor 7 and a D dominant 7. Switching to a D minor, and then, so let's explain that move at the end. You have D for 2 beats, D7, and then D minor for, sorry, the D7 was 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then D minor, 1, 2, G, G7 over B, C. So that's the only quick passage. You can practice that before you do the whole progression like this. And always resolve it to the C so that you feel and hear the resolution. So the whole progression in real time would be, get it? And then the other thing we talked about is an intro for Black Orpheus, where you just hit the low E before you do the slide. So it's, and that gives you a second to get it all clean, and it sounds better too because you have a proper bass. And the exercise I gave you to practice that is just to go 4, 7, 4, 7 several times, and then 7, 10, 7, 10. Have fun, bud.